Oh.
Okay.
Okay, let me...
Are you done?
all right, I gotta go. I'll call you back. Bye. Thanks. Say bye.
Bye, Mira.
See you, Orlando. Talk to y'all later. Oh, look at Orlando. Orlando, you look great.
Thank you.
He looked like he just got out of prison with that. What was that?
Can you get off the phone so we can record?
He loves wearing his old braids that he refused to take out.
So he don't want to just wear it without the do-rag?
No, he loves a do-rag, girl.
I love the do-rag.
He loves. Look like he just came home. He just came home from camp. All right.
Right. Ain't nobody going to slide your DMs when they see them. And they going to see that fucking broken hand. They going to say, keep knocking niggas out.
You don't want to come over here, baby. My man crazy. He just got out.
Right. Real crazy. Debo don't got shit on you. Big out.
Bye. I'll call you back.
All right.
Bye.
I love her, but she is so ghetto, girl.
She's not ghetto.
She isn't. Let me stop playing around. But I love her. Can you please, for the love of God, take off this fucking blazer?
I like my blazer. When I get warm, turn off the air.
La like this.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome.
Are you doing this right now? I'm so confused.
You're hilarious.
Why are you making me take off the blazer?
You look nice, which is your fit, and this is a very listen, y'all. If
I'm
y'all don't know,
cold.
this is gonna be a very this is gonna be a visual episode. So if you're listening to this on the audio waves, don't look at me like that. I advise y'all to go over to YouTube because we're gonna have a lot of pictures and things to recap what we're talking about today. But what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another beautiful episode of Love Like This. I am the one, the only Orlando himself, the big dick bad bitch, sitting here with my fiance. Jamila Map, retreat leader, 0.1% podcaster in the world, most beautiful woman that I've ever met in my life, and she is my first girlfriend. I've never had a girlfriend before her.
You've never had a fiance either.
Never had a fiance before her either. Actually, I was a virgin. She took my virginity.
You've never had a love like this.
Never had a love like this, ever. But welcome back to Love Like This. This is a very special episode because we are recapping Jamaica. Yo.
Are you going to do the whole episode in patois?
Want me to speak like that? Want me to speak like that all episode?
If you speak like that all episode, we might not get to the
I
episode.
don't want the Jamaican men them come for me, you know. I don't want them come for me talk about, yo, the patois bad.
How they can't come for you? You're Jamaican.
Me know, but you know, Jamaican people, yo, once you leave, because me tell people, say, me leave Jamaica when about me 5 years old, and I'm love talk about, you're not Jamaican no more. What you mean? What you mean? Is what you mean.
Were you insecure about your patois in Jamaica because you weren't really speaking it to the power that we wanted you to?
No. You and your friend them too fetishy. You're too fetishy for Jamaican.
You can't
men.
call me no fetishy.
You're too fetishy.
Oh,
every
my
time I
God.
talk about speak Jamaican, speak patois. I'm like, if you don't leave me alone, just name your jerk chicken and left me alone.
You're never gonna leave you alone.
Left me, man. Just let me cool, man. Let it come. Just let me cool. But only time I really speak patois and it really come out when we get real excited and real mad. Like when we watch the Knicks and the Knicks that I play, straight patois all game.
And when you get really excited for
real
my
vex.
pussy.
Bomba clot, I want to know. Yo, make the 3 pint on the boy. See, thing like that.
What about the bedroom?
In the bedroom too, yeah. You like that? Give me the pum pum, girl. Yeah, man. Yeah. Dig it out. Yeah. Yeah, you like that, don't it?
Say it again.
You like that, don't it? I should mention that. Tickle you every bumper at the time. Listen, it's not about me, all right? This conversation, this episode is not about me. It's about my girl, Righteous. She did some things. She go to Jamaica for the first time, and we are going to talk about that. All right, but first we start.
Booyah! You don't like that?
I love that. Everything you do, I love. Because, you know, you're Jamaican too. You're a Jamaican too, all right?
I know.
Put your fingers up for Jamaica. Put your fingers
I'm
up.
from Trelawney.
You're from Trelawney, yes. I'm from Kingston. You're from Trelawney. Anyway, so my girl, Righteous, she just come off our retreat, her very first 420 retreat down at Jamaica. All right, so how I go. Tell them about the retreat you did do.
I went on retreat in Jamaica. It was our 15th retreat, but our first one in Jamaica for 420. It was fucking epic and beautiful, and we got so fucking high. I'm still recovering. My lungs may not ever be the same. But we did. We had a really, really, really beautiful time. We had 15 women, right? We had 15 women. We stayed in a luxurious, beautiful villa that was on the beach.
1 second, and if you don't know, right, this episode we're gonna fill up the episode with plenty picture, recap picture. So if you dip on the audio waves right now, go up on YouTube, type up "Love Like This," subscribe, and watch the episode. The episode are nice. I'm gonna show you all the picture of them for the retreat, right, and all the picture from our adventure. But anyway,
I think our YouTube is the Love Like This. No?
The Love Like This, yeah. We are the only one Love Like This, number one Love Like This in the world. All right.
If you type in our names, I think it comes up.
Yes, and leave a comment, subscribe, leave a review, 5-star only, because there's a 5-star podcast. This, right?
Right.
All right. Go on.
Please subscribe and leave a review here if you're listening, or on YouTube if you're watching. And if you're listening, go watch. And if you're watching, go subscribe and listen, because we need all the subscribers, because support
you
your
done
people.
know. Yeah, man. All right, go on.
But yeah, we did. We went.
It takes 15 girls down to Jamaica.
I've been gone for like 3 weeks. We were in the South Bay, which was absolutely beautiful, about an hour from Negril, about 2 hours from Montego Bay.
Yeah, man. Down a country should go.
I drove on the left side of the road, on the left side of the car.
No. You didn't just drive.
I drove on the country.
For the first time ever. Wrong side of the road, on wrong side of the driver's seat. The driver's seat and the passenger seats in Jamaica.
And I'm pretty sure I gained 10 pounds. I gotta go weigh myself, because I literally ate 3 squares a day, 2 red stripes a day. We need some red stripes for the house. And then my dear love, after the retreat concluded, came down to Jamaica to meet us.
Surprise, Ami.
And the very next day, we had one night in Montego Bay, and then the very next day, Orlando and I and 2 of our good friends, shout out to Ashley and Island Mommy Erin, went to Kingston.
Yeah, man.
3-hour drive.
Hold on. We're going too far. We gotta go through the story too quick. Back up a little bit, because we want to talk about on your retreat, because your retreat did nice, right? The retreat did real nice, right? So, tell me some highlight about the retreat. So, what some things you did love that you did do for the women, them, all 15 of the girl?
I mean, just the fucking house was epic. The food was fucking phenomenal.
Wait, which one? Give me a top 5 best food you know.
I mean, every single meal was good. The ackee and saltfish with the callaloo, the oxtail, lobster tails,
oxtail, fish tail.
We had everything, and we ate good every day. And we had like a dirty wine dance class.
Dirty wine, my girl, dirty wine. On the
beach. It was beautiful. We had, what else we have? We went to
Rick's.
We went to Rick's Cafe.
Jump off of the cliff.
We jumped off the cliff, and
how was that for you? You like it?
Erin went first. She was very adamant about going, and I'm like a competitive bitch, so I'm like, she can go, I can go. And then I got up there, and I was like, oh shit, this is high as fuck. It was interesting, because I don't like to be afraid of things. I also like to overcome my fears. But when I got to the edge, I was like, oh bitch, I started to cry a little bit. And I was like, you don't even have to do this, but I needed to do it.
Overcome that.
Yeah, overcome the fear. So I did. I teared up a little bit, let someone go in front of me, and then I got my shit together and I jumped over. It's very dangerous, and there's a sign immediately when you get there that says, we're not responsible for shit.
Yeah.
If you break anything, you can have injuries, you can fall, all these things. And I was just like, fuck it, we did it.
Are you a problem that you drop off and you fall, you lick yourself, or you're a problem that all them give you is a little boat to pick you up at the end?
There's no little boat. You just fucking jump and swim to shore, or swim to the rock.
Them not do the little boat no more.
There was no boat. There was just just water.
All right, cool.
We went to Pelican Bay, a little bar in the middle of the ocean. We went to YS Falls, which was like the Disneyland of natural parks. It was beautiful.
We have a very nice like array options of falls. Dunsborough Fall, YS Fall, Beer Falls.
YS Falls was really beautiful.
Yeah.
We ran into our friends from Atlanta, Moody and Easy, who are also throwing a retreat. Shout out to Easy Yoga Playground, who I met at another retreat, who is my BFF on Instagram.
Can you get rid of the fucking blazer now?
Why are you hating on my blazer?
All right, go on. Talk about your retreat. All right, so so your numb food, you're gonna fall, gonna Rick's Cafe, gone all over the place. You lead.
We had some people come with some how you say vaporizers.
All right.
The chalice. We had buds and brushes come.
Right, because is your 420 retreat this?
420 retreat. We had buds and brushes
Jamaica.
come. Where's my painting, actually? Does Erica have my painting? It was beautiful. We did paintings. We got high. We smoked from the chalice, which was very interesting and fun. We learned about it. We painted. We did some meditations on the beach. We had a private kayak if we wanted to go out to the water. Ooh. We what else did we do? We went to
you did more than everything you did already.
We went so much. We went in the grill and we did Miss Lily's on the beach. We had a photo shoot. I mean, what done we do? We do everything. But we had a really, really, really good time, and I can't wait to do it again next year.
A yearly thing, this
for sure. It's going to be yearly. And it was just a wonderful, beautiful, smooth sailing trip. I'm really proud of us for, adding another location to the books. It's not necessarily easy, but we make it look easy. And, it was great. And not to mention, like you said, it was my first time being in Jamaica, and I'm Jamaican. Yeah. So that was a nice touch.
You feel different once you land, don't it? You feel just different.
I did feel different, and I've been doing some ancestor veneration with Goddess Jessie in her Goddess Healing class. So it all aligned. It all fell into place.
All come together, yeah.
And then, of course, my man came.
Then me come down. Yes.
And nothing's better than finishing a retreat and being welcomed by your man.
Yeah, cuddle up and come, Medea, baby, Medea. Yo, so I feel like me did give you a good warm up for Jamaica. We just tell you where you feel look out for, how the people them steer and things like that. So me did come with one of our friends, our name Ashley, right? And Ashley is a very chill, nice, cool girl, right? So me did warn her yo, it's a little mayhem, a little chaotic, but it all gonna make sense.
The men are very aggressive.
Yeah.
The men are very seductive, very aggressive. They're gonna look at you in your eyes, and they're going to look at you with sex in their eyes. I had at least 5. How do you say eye sex with men throughout this time? I'm like, are you tantrically fucking me? I don't know.
Natural tantric.
It's very natural tantric Jamaican situations.
And I feel like a man version of Costa Rica.
A more manly version.
Yeah.
It's Costa Rican, but there's a mannish vibes. It is a sexual. There is a lot of sexual energy in Jamaica.
Yeah. And I don't mean fuck it. It means sexual, sensual.
It's sexual
intimate.
and sensual, but it's also aggressive. And the women are not that friendly.
No, they're friendly. They just don't give off.
They don't look friendly.
No,
they're just
them real friendly. But then we have that Jamaican face like.
You want what? You want a massage? What time?
You what?
Okay. You gonna right now? Go get the paper. I'm like, what? And then they smile at the end. It's always interesting to visit different Caribbean islands and see the energetic difference of the people. The hospitality difference, the attitude difference. But Jamaica definitely has a lot of sexual essence, particularly from the men. I think I was in YS Falls and this guy said, "You're so pretty, I'll give you a baby." And I thought he said, "I'm so pretty." And Aaron goes, "You know what he said? I said, "What?" He said, "You're so pretty, I give you a baby." I said, "He'll give me a baby." He said, "Yeah, I'll give you my baby." I was like, "Oh, all in 1 second, I got pregnant."
And I mean him have a baby already. I'm gonna hand it over. That's what I mean. I'm gonna put it in you.
Oh, he was. I was like, that's a bold. Yeah. There was a lot of bold statements, but they were acting like it was not a big deal. Like
a regular thing.
Relax. I said I want to give you a baby. Relax, chill out.
Yeah, I don't know big deal.
No big deal.
It's just a baby. Not a big deal.
So that was interesting. I saw a lot of my man and his people.
You see how Mr.
Then we, yeah.
And somebody come down, right? We bring my friend, and so they were still, you were still driving because you know he's a big Jamaican driver now. You're still driving.
I drove throughout all the country.
Yeah,
through Montego, through Negril, through South Bay. I am a motherfucking Jamaican now.
Yeah. Of course you are.
Not honorary DNA.
So Ashley now. She did never know all Jamaican. She know Jamaican food because me I make get on some jerk chicken and jerk salmon and thing. But when we get there, I tell her, yo, the food, she was worried like because she used to hearing oxtail and jerk chicken. She's like, anything me I go eat. And I'm like, don't worry yourself, right? Don't worry yourself. Y'all go get good food. Don't worry. So now we did a wait for you, and where we did a wait is just a little deli, right? Nothing crazy and nothing, right? Somebody said, sure. So she did get hungry. I said, oh, so get the veggie patty. Get the veggie patty, right? Y'all gonna like it. Don't worry about it. Get yourself a little something to eat. And so me I talk to her about Jamaican history, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go down to Kingston, and through Kingston you have Ocho Rios and then Milah highway. So this part of here, and she quiet. She just and while I'm talking, she go, stop, just taste this. She literally handed me the veggie patty in my mouth, and I was like, yeah, it's good. She was like, this may be one of the best things me never have in my life. Like, it's just it's just a patty from the deli. She was like, yo.
I'm not gonna front. I had not a single. I had one poor meal, and that was because we went to a fancy ass place that was obviously for the whites. It was giving White Lotus of Jamaica.
That wasn't Jamaican food.
It wasn't. We got too fancy that day at fucking Sugar Mill, whatever. It looked like a plantation also, which was not ideal. But and we also went to, what was that hotel called? Oh, Half Moon Bay. We went to a beautiful fucking spa there, which was actually epic as well. Can we get to the stories now?
All right, that's what we're trying to do. So,
speaking English for the people listening, because now they're
so now you want me speaking English? Now,
you didn't want to do it over in Jamaica. People are listening. They're trying to translate.
Oh, then can't understand. So nobody know understand what I say.
Maybe not.
All right, fine. Anyway,
maybe they will, maybe they will not.
So now I got Ashley down. She had this fucking epic veggie patty that she fucking lost her mind about, and I'm like, all right. Milah comes meets up with us where we finally get to the house together, and I'm like, all right, listen, everybody. Tomorrow we're gonna get the rental car around noon. We're gonna start heading out. This is the plan. We're gonna go down to Kingston. We're gonna meet up with my cousin. We're gonna have a great time. It's a 3-hour drive.
We keep in mind we bought tickets to this party 4 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. We were really adamant when we found out fucking Carnival we're gonna get at the end of it. We were like, we must get to Kingston because there's no parties really in Montego Bay, and Montego Bay is pretty touristy, I'll say. So we were so adamant. Me and my friends bought tickets 4 weeks ago. We fucking rented a car, packed that shit up, and we were the fuck out
of there. Got my ass in the fucking driver's seat.
Thank God, because I was going to die.
3-hour drive, and it was very beautiful.
It was a very easy, much easier than my countryside drive.
No.
It was a real road. We got there. We got a little cute, small little like Airbnb. We kept joking and calling it the Jamaican Projects. Right. It was clean. It was just very simple.
But it was such a beautiful drive from Montego Bay to you got to drive kind of like to Ocho Rios, and then you go south on the highway. But from Montego Bay to Ocho Rios is all coastal driving. Is very beautiful. I
literally
very nice.
saw the entire island in 2 weeks. I was not fucking around. I saw every side of Jamaica, and every side is beautiful.
And if you don't know, Jamaica is basically like the tip of a mountain, like sticking out the water. Like, so it's a very like mountainous type of country. And when we got to Ocho Rios, then we went south on the highway. The highway basically goes through the mountains, just going up and down, like high elevation, then down like to a lower elevation. It's very beautiful, very scenic road, and you get to go through like was it Spanish Town, like down in Kingston. And then when we finally get to Kingston, I hit up my cousin, like, yo, we're staying our apartment we're staying at, the Airbnb, is in this location. Like, where can we get some food? My good old cousin, shout out to you, Shane. You were
Hi,
really
Shane.
You're the GOAT. Shane put us onto some jerk hut, right? Just like this restaurant.
It wasn't
outside.
a hut. It was a huge restaurant.
Yeah, it's called a jerk hut, but it was a huge restaurant. It's like this outside, plenty of seating, and let's run down what we ordered. Ashley ordered the whole fish.
We got a fish. We got bami. We got festival. We got jerk chicken. I got jerk corn.
I got jerk pork.
We got vegetable.
We got the curry veggies.
No, is that in Hellshire?
Oh no, that was a Hellshire.
We got, but most importantly, what we got was ting and a fifth of Appleton rum.
Boom! Oh, this is where
many fifths of apple. Apparently, all the restaurants just serve a fifth. You don't even need to buy it for rum punch.
You don't.
They just bring you a fifth of Appleton and
pint.
ting, a pint, a fifth. And baby, when I say I never drank so much rum, we might need to go buy some rum.
We do need to
for the house.
The one thing.
Do we have rum at the house?
No, I don't think so. They kept asking me, like, yo, how are we going to, like, maintain? Like, how are we going to get through the whole night? I was like, don't worry about that.
Because, baby, I had...
The rum and the energy from Jamaicans is going to get you through it. They did not believe that. Like, maybe we need drugs. Maybe we need other things. How are we going to make that? I was like, don't even worry. You're going to see. Once you start drinking rum, you'll be fine. And everybody fell in love with ting. And I was like, you could put ting with basically almost any alcohol and it's going to be delicious. So we just started taking shots of rum. We were making drinks, rum and ting. That's all we were fucking drinking the whole time.
So we get to the place.
And water and coconut water.
We get to Kingston. We eat. Big eat.
Hey, wait, hold on. You like how your boy was whipping it through the Kingston streets?
Yeah, Kingston was a different level of driving that I don't think I would have been prepared for. Mm-hmm. We went to eat. We went home. We showered. We changed. Orlando didn't give anyone appropriate dress code. No. We were just... all coordinating in regular clothes. I
got the picture of us in coordinated clothes. Me and you and Aaron and Ashley.
We're all wearing coordinated outfits. I'm wearing like 7-inch fucking platform heels. And then we get to the part. His cousin sends his homeboy to pick us up that we've never met, which was so kind of him to pick us up. And Paul. Shout out to Paul. He picks us up. We go to this party. We get out. Every bitch is wearing a thong bikini and sneakers. It's literally carnival. And I'm like, Orlando, I had 18 outfits like this, 18 bathing suits, 18 pasties. He's like, what? I didn't know. Me and Orlando were wearing fucking matching daishiki cloths.
It was beautiful. You loved it.
Our homegirls who are already standing out because they're not black are wearing fucking matching red dresses. We look like a poly fucking, like one of those poly accounts on Instagram. This guy tells me, do you know where you're going in those shoes? I said, yes, I can rock in them. Okay. So we get to the party. Everything's free once you get in the party. We got like glow in the dark tamarines, glow in the dark cups. So we're like, okay, but also like we're old. I've been in retreat for a week. We've been driving for 4 hours, and I'm like,
we're throwing back Appleton.
I'm about to crash. I'm like, how am I going to make it till 4 a.m?
Hey, yeah, and then my cousin
it's like 11.
Then my cousin comes and tell me like, all right, we'll soon go down the road. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to them and like, hey, we're going to go down the road.
I'm like,
and they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, the truck, it's going to move. We're going to walk behind it. And they're like, we have to walk?
There's a huge truck. You don't even notice it at first because it's like, it looks like, I don't know, a stage. And there's speakers all over. It's lit up. There's speakers. But if you look at the very end, it's a truck. It's a truck with speakers on it. So he's like, yeah, the truck's going to move. And I'm like, the truck is huge. I'm like, move where? And there's hundreds of people.
It's an 18-wheeler.
It's an 18-wheeler, and there's hundreds of people. Like, move where?
Hundreds. It's almost over
like
1,000 people.
Like, it's going to move. I'm like, there's no way that's a fire hazard. So we go to the bathroom. We come back. The truck has moved.
The truck is gone.
The truck is gone. Everybody's gone. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Then I'm like, oh, everybody went that way. So we start following the truck, and you're like dancing, and there's an MC on the truck. Everybody's dancing and walking in this huge circle with the truck, which I'd never been to a party that started moving.
And then that's when the high comes in.
Then it gets so fucking
energetic. Yo, go ahead. Talk your thing.
We were just having so much fun. They were just like talking shit. I don't know what the fuck they were saying on the microphone, playing every song. Everyone's dancing and walking and moving and dancing and walking. I lose my friends because I said, we'll be right back. They said, we're going to be here. Come back. Those bitches are gone. You're like, we didn't know what to do. Everybody started moving. Maybe halfway through the circle, we find them. They're hype. One's getting picked up. They both have boyfriends.
They both have boyfriends.
They both have Jamaican boyfriends.
It changes everything once you start walking and moving and partying, and then it's like everything starts hitting at the right time. The rum starts hitting the veins. You're already moving and the partying, and then all that. Like, so we're walking around the stadium. There's a stadium in Kingston. That's where the party's at. So we're walking around the stadium, but it's like thousands of people, and we're crammed within this lane, right? It's pretty wide, but we're crammed within this lane. It's probably like as wide as like two lanes on a street. And so everybody is just moving, and you're at one point you're like, this is a lot of people for like it's not tight, but it's kind of tight for like thousands of people
with an 18-wheeler truck.
With an 18-wheeler truck that you're just following. And so
it's like a stadium.
Yeah, so if you're in the middle of it, you're like, yo, this is a lot of people. And then when it starts moving and everybody's dancing, yelling, screaming, and singing, and then the fucking alcohol hits, and then the energy is just blasting. You're like, I'm
the lights,
up.
Everybody
the
has
lights is
lit
going,
up.
Yo, you're like, I'm up now.
Suddenly the energy, like I wasn't worried about how I was going to make it till 4 a.m. It just
now happened. You're like, I can make it till 4, 5, 6 in the morning.
It was really great. It was really fun.
Yo.
We were drunk.
And this is the point of that fucking 3-hour drive. Like this.
We went for this party. I mean, we were wearing the wrong outfit. I was definitely wearing the wrong shoes. I know next year, but
then we got that epic ass picture.
And then we got an epic picture in the middle of the festival, in the middle of the parade.
We found our friends that had boyfriends, and then everybody was on them. They were just hype as hell. Ashley, who I said was real calm, real chill, and everything. And now that's who I was really worried about, because like just the overstimulation of like experiencing this for the first time with thousands of people can be a lot. So when I found her, I was like, oh my gosh, Ash, I want to make sure you're okay. Like, you're good. She was like, I'm having a great fucking time.
I mean, we were lit.
Lit as fuck.
I think I popped a squat behind a truck, kept on going. Mm-hmm. We had a really, really, really good time. I mean, I think we did make it till about 4 a.m.
Until y'all and then y'all started harassing me about going to somebody's pool.
Then one of my friends, her boyfriend had a pool, and I was like, let's go. And then Orlando was like, absolutely not. And I was like, Orlando said we can't go.
We walked out the stadium. They're fucking harassing me about going to some pool that's somebody they just met at the party that lives in Kingston. I'm like, absolutely not. Nobody's going out there. And then I stopped at the fucking the jerk barrel. The jerk grill outside of the fucking
I feel like I didn't eat
stadium.
enough bites of chicken that day, and I'm pissed.
Yo, this jerk chicken from this grill right outside the let out of the stadium was better than any jerk chicken in all of LA.
It was so good.
It was so fucking, and then all they gave me was chicken on a paper towel and hard
white
dough
piece of bread,
and that was it. Fucking delicious.
So we did that. Orlando would not allow us to go to the pool. I told my friend he's not going to let us go. And then I realized it's 5 a.m. We're going to get there. And then in about an hour, the sun's going to come out and we're going to be like, how do we get home?
Exactly.
She threw a tantrum.
she was pissed that she couldn't get a Jamaican man over.
And then we went back to our little project, fourth story walk up.
Project apartment, Airbnb in the middle of Kingston.
Baby, it was all of $136, okay? And it was worth every penny.
Every fucking penny. So we took a fucking sleep.
The next morning we woke up. I was hot in the ass, even in the morning. Mm-hmm. And then we go back downstairs, and we realize that Orlando has left the lights on of our rental car.
Because it's an old school rental, and you have to turn the lights off. It's not an automatic light, so then the fucking battery died.
But he had squeezed so tightly into a part. Like, I had to squeeze into the parking spot, only to find out when I got in, the bitch wouldn't turn on. All the windows were up. I couldn't let them down. It's hot as fuck. I started kind of panicking, because my biggest fear is suffocation. I went to the trunk to try to get out the trunk, because it was so tight in the spot. I couldn't get out. I had to squeeze. First of all, I'm little. We couldn't have gotten in the car at all if I wasn't there, because I'm the skinniest bitch. Squeezed back out. Had to wait for someone to come out of the project building to give us a jump. A jump.
And as I'm doing all this, I'm on the phone with my uncle, who just happened to work like 5 minutes away. So he finally comes, but by the time he comes with his jumper cables, we already got the jump. But then my fiance here got to meet my uncle, who is Shane's dad, who got us to the party and everything. So I got to see my family on top of that, which really warmed my heart.
It was great. So we finally get in.
We finally get into the car. We finally get the car started. And then I'm like, listen, we got to go to Hellshire. Before we head back, we got to go stop at Hellshire. Hellshire is this little part, this little like beach, like beach town part near Kingston. A little bit
30 minutes, 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And we pull up to like a very much looking like deserted town. You don't even see the beach at first. Yeah, you just see like little huts and
just
some
a sand
parking
lot. This is a parking lot with a bunch of cars.
It literally looks like a old Western film with sand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where the fuck are we? He's like, just be quiet. We go.
I was literally like, just shh the fuck up. I got
We go in one of these huts. This lady opens up a cooler and it's like, which fish you want?
You pick your own fish.
I'm like,
and
what?
A bunch of snapper fish in a
There's a big thing of fish. And apparently in the other coolers, there's crab, there's lobster. We order all this shit, and then we go out towards the back of the shack and just see perfectly clear blue water.
You just sit in the shack, and they
prepare your food that they just fished.
And who pulled up on you?
The oyster man.
Mm-hmm.
The oyster man, because the God knew that I needed oysters, and he just comes with a bucket like, you want oysters? And I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, I don't know how this works. He's like, how many servings? I'm like, a dozen? He's like, you'll get more than a dozen. I'm like, I don't understand. And they don't even look like the oysters I'm used to, so I was just so confused. And he just starts shucking them.
Right in front of you.
Shucking them, putting it out, and then he has this homemade hot sauce in a bottle. And he's just like putting it down, like a sweet honey hot sauce.
It's spicy at the same time.
So we got like fucking 50 oysters while we wait. We're just looking at the water. It's
was delicious.
We got another fifth of Appleton because apparently everybody sells fifths of Appleton and Ting and Red Stripe. I want a Red Stripe right now.
There was a bucket with the water and the Ting and the Appleton in it just for you, baby. I had them set it up just for you.
We just chilled hard and we drank and we ate so motherfucking good.
We had fried fish, whole fried fish, not no filet.
I'm actually, I want to say, I'm the type of person who mourns like meals after, and I'm still really annoyed that we shared a meal.
Yeah.
This has been 2 weeks.
We had whole fried fish. We had grilled fish. We had lobster tail. We had a curry seafood on the side. We had festival. We had
we had a curry veggie. Bammy,
festival, Ting, Appleton, oysters.
We didn't leave one thing unturned. Everything got fucked up.
You said that was You said that was probably the best seafood you ever had in your life?
That's probably the best meal I've ever had in my life, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, if I could go back right now, I would.
Hellshire, baby.
Hellshire. And then after we left Hellshire, we
took a drive up to Ocho Rios, which is about an hour and a half back going up north. So we were like, instead of going straight back to Montego Bay, we got some time. Let's stop in Ocho Rios. So Ocho Rios is a bit like touristy, but it's not like Montego Bay tourist. It's more like, hey, let's go here, and then we'll be in Jamaica, and then they have some resorts. Pretty good amount of touristy and local at the same time.
Of course, we stop and we get our sugar cane.
We got some sugar cane, baby.
What are we doing if we don't get sugar cane in Jamaica?
Off the side of the road.
By that time, it's probably like sunset.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We get out the car. Our friend, I don't know who the fuck she talks to for 5 seconds. She's like, come on, follow him. I'm like, who is this man? She's like, we're going to go do some activities. I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. We literally get to Ocho's. We go to a pier, and we get on a boat to go rafting, which was so fun. Like speedboat, drug a little raft, and me and two of our homegirls got in the back. Orlando's arm is still injured, so he can't do a lot of water sports. We get in the back of this little raft, and the boy just drives us around. We're just popping off in the back.
I can't wait to add the video of this. It's so
We're
funny.
just like, Ashley's like, help, Orlando, stop. We're just popping off in the ocean and watching the sunset, and then he takes us on a little boat ride. He lets us jump off for 3 minutes, not 5.
Yeah, he takes us to like after they finish the fun speed rafting, we go to like this little cave just randomly, like, hey, yeah, he's just showing up the cave, like this is where the people go, and they just get freaky over there for a little bit. Just mad random.
I wouldn't know if he was proposing that we get freaky there. I was very unclear. And I was like, well, where do they stand? He's like, it's shallow back there.
Then he stopped in the middle of the water, let them jump off, get a little 5-minute like swim in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went back to like Margarita.
And then literally the sun was just beaming down. Like God was there.
Oh God, oh so fucking.
It was so beautiful, and we just had like our adrenaline rush for like 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. We drive, and then he drops us off at fucking Margaritaville, and we go have drinks on the beach and watch the sunset. And then we head back home.
Then we finally head back home, and as we're heading back home, we did rent a car in Jamaica, so I will say this. It's always recommended that if you can, get your own driver in Jamaica because the car rentals aren't that great. Milah even had a problem with their car rental at first, and they had to switch cars.
I was there 2 weeks. I went through 3 rental cars.
Yeah. So this car was old. It wasn't reading the proper amount on the fuel tank.
Orlando forgot to get gas.
And so I thought that there was more gas in it than there actually was.
Because we're going to incline.
We're going to incline, and we fucking run out of fucking gas on the side of the road. But
at like 11 p.m., we're like almost home.
Yeah, you're almost
At
there.
this point, we're tired as hell.
Yeah.
But
the beauty of it was that we found, when we ran out of gas, where my baby is from, Trelawney.
We were waiting for the gas car to come, and Erica calls me and says, I see your location. You know where you're at, right? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you're in Trelawney. I'm like, I am? I've been talking about Trelawney for 2 years. Like, I'm from Trelawney. Erica's always hating on me about my Jamaican roots because I don't know why. Mm-hmm. Because I haven't been to Jamaica yet. I'm not as familiar with my Jamaican roots, but it's Trelawney. Before my grandmother died, I asked her in the group family chat, where in Jamaica are we from? She circled it on the map, Trelawney. So, I'm not thinking during this trip I'm going to get the chance to go to Trelawney and do any special investigation. But just as God may have it, as we're sitting on the side of the road, fucking irritated, 15 minutes, 20 minutes from the house at midnight, Erica's like, you're in Trelawney. I'm like, Trelawney. So we just end up stopping in the right place and the right time, and we got a ride, and we got situated.
Yeah, all I got situated, and we made it back just in time for little Irie's birthday.
Right at like 11:55.
Right, just to bring in her 10th birthday and Erica's 10th birthing year.
So it was really nice.
It was a beautiful fucking epic trip.
It was a beautiful epic trip. We really... One thing about Orlando and I'll say, is like copacetic in our relationship and cohesive is that we're both going to always agree to ride this bitch till the wheels fall off. Mm-hmm. We're going to max out on any experience. If we can do it, we're going to do it. And there was a moment where he thought he wasn't going to be able to make it to Jamaica. And I was like, that's not an answer I'm willing to accept.
You need to be here.
He was like, I got this job interview. And, granted, we've been waiting on this job interview for like 3 months. This is the 3rd interview in a series. And I was just like, I don't see this being a reason to cancel. And, of course, at the last minute, they rescheduled the interview. He made it. It was perfect, as I fucking foresaw.
Epic fucking 24 hours.
Epic 24 hours or 48 hours, whatever it was. My baby flew with me to Atlanta so I could... So after we flew out, the very next day, I flew into Atlanta. I got a new hair. Took my braids out, literally as I'm leaving the airport. Went to a 24-hour African sweatshop braids place where I got my hair rebraided. Shout out to the African sweatshop. She was doing my hair. It was like a braid shop full of Nigerians in the side of like a. There was like a diner in the front, a braid shop in the back. Don't ask, it's Atlanta. And I was like, where are you from? She's like, oh, West Africa. I was like, oh, I found out recently I'm Yoruba in Hausa. She's like, oh my goodness, I can tell. You look like Hausa. I was like, really? She's like, yes, now I can tell. I can see it. I was like, which one? She's like, both. I was like, really? She's like, yes, wow. I could not wait to come home and tell Orlando. She told me I look Hausa and Yoruba. She's like, really? I was like, yeah. She's like, yes. So I got my hair rebraided. We went to the hotel the next day. Erica and I had a 45-minute show at the Black Effect Podcast Festival. Shout out to Black Effect. And Drika Gates was our guest. it was successful. We planned it that morning / the night before. Like,
shout out to Drinking Gauge CBD also. I've been smoking it, and it has actually been really good.
Okay, because he is about to take a drug test, so he's been taking. Drika, thank you for the CBD packages.
So I get my THC levels down.
He gets his THC levels down and his body rested. And so, yeah, it was a whirlwind. We went from Kingston to a night's sleep to a trip to a festival. It was definitely a lot of different gears I was in, from like chill retreat leader mode to party mode,
baby, because you know your boy knows how to party.
Field trip and party to festival and work. I met a lot of cool people at the festival. It was a success, I feel like. We had a really good time. Shout out to Charlemagne and Dolly. And then we had some, and then shout out to Libby and Hector.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if any couples are listening, but I strongly really recommend having other couple friends that you just love. Like, that love and show up for you, like, and like equal parts. Everybody's equal. Like,
and also have an amazing relationship themselves.
Yes, and have a very healthy, amazing relationship themselves. I think sometimes couples are friends with people in relationships that aren't actually happy, and it's just not conducive. If you're in a loving relationship who is like healthy and wants to have fun together, you need another relationship that's healthy and loving and loves each other, because or else the dynamic's off. So shout out to our good friends Libby and Hector, who actually live in Memphis. I met Libby at Tantra school, but we've been like kicking it hard ever since 2 years later. And they always come out wherever we're at. They always, if they can, they come out to LA and visit if we're having something. And they definitely came out to Atlanta and visited. They drove down, came and supported me at the festival. We went to eat, we went to party. We had like such a good time. And it was just really nice to be around our people. You know, I used to be in Atlanta for 7 years. That's my own stopping ground. So I have a lot of friends there that I got to kick it with and see. And I'm just grateful. And then Orlando helped us on our production, which he always does, which I don't even know what we have done if you weren't there, because we are some very extra bitches. Our production is always extra. Yeah. There's only one person we can yell at and who knows what we need and want, and that's Orlando. So thank you for always showing up for us, even if you have to postpone an interview, be in Jamaica for 3 days, and then come to Atlanta.
Right, because if I had to take that interview, I wouldn't have made it to Atlanta.
And I don't know what we have done.
Oh, shit.
So we had like a super amazing time.
Yeah.
We went out. Shout out to Mandy. We hung out with Mandy from Horrible Decisions with her drunk ass. And then Orlando went back, had his interview, cut off his cast because I threatened his life. I was like, you better take this shit off or I was not going to hire you if you look disabled. Yeah. Took it off, did his interview, killed it. I'm pretty sure they're going to call tomorrow and he's going to have a real job, which I don't know how I'm going to handle this. I'm going to have to make lunch and shit like the Flintstones. I told Luna, I'm like, Orlando's going to get a real job soon and we're going to have to fend for ourselves. And she said, no! I was on the phone with my mom, and she's like, you guys existed before Orlando just fine. I was like, yeah, but not in quite some time.
Not trying to go back.
My friends were like, he's going to get a job. He's going to change everything. You're going to have to make him lunch. I was like, I was counting all his checks. I wasn't thinking anything about
trad wife
making
time,
a
baby.
Lunch. And then I really had to sit in that for a minute.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was successful. And I told him, he was tripping the whole time, stressing me out. Like, I'm going to have to come back. I'm not going to be able to come to Jamaica. I was like, there's no way you're not coming to Jamaica. And thankfully for like having a tribe that hold you down, because he was in New York at this time with our friend Ashley. Yeah. And I didn't really have I just told him, I don't want to hear this negativity. And Ashley dealt with his sorrow. Yeah. And that's all I could give. I told my other friend, I was like, Orlando's with Ashley. Thank God. Because I
have nothing for him.
I have nothing for him except hope. And he's just being negative, and I can't really I really appreciate it. So she dealt with him. She brainstormed all of the options, even though the option that I gave was the one that actually happened, which is.
But she was able to put me in a position where I can think a bit more clearer because we had like sound conversation. So shout out to Ashley.
I don't understand friend groups that are like weird about their friends having relationships with their partners. I do strongly feel like everybody should be equal parts friends, or else what the fuck are we doing here? So if I am not available to tend to my man, at least my friend is.
Maybe you are poly.
I'm working. I have shit to do. I'm tending to 15 other women. Mm-hmm. I can't tend to you and your fucking dilemma about if you're coming to Jamaica or not, because nigga, you're coming and you're getting the job and everything's going to work out in our favor, because everything has worked out in our favor thus far. Mm-hmm. And you should just trust what I say and trust the universe, but instead you have to, panic first. And when you don't have time to support the panic, you have a friend that can.
Yeah.
So that was really great. Just, to lean into the tribe for things like that. And then after Orlando went back, killed his interview, I went on to one more city, to Charlotte, to do a Mom Juice keynote speaker event, and it went really smoothly. It was a lot, again, another gear to switch up on. It was just a lot of moms talking mom shit. I could tell they were really leaning into us to be like
spicy ones,
the spicy moms, which is always interesting, because you're like, also Morgan DeBaum went before us, and they're like, all the girls really want to unbutton. I'm like, I don't know what that means. And, sometimes you could feel a way about being the unbuttoned mom or the wild mom or the wild speaker, but I'm pretty cool with it.
All for it.
You know what you're calling us for. To get a little dirty.
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera voice.
Man,
filthy.
We fucking did that. That was a trip, and like you said, one thing about us, we're gonna go 100%, and we vacation good, baby.
We vacation hard. We vacation good. If we vacation, boom, we're gonna vacation.
Fucking vacation.
We vacation like we fuck.
If we're gonna do it, we're gonna fucking do it. So yeah, next time, man, we are gonna fucking kill it. You want to go to Jamaica Carnival for maybe some more dates, some more parties?
I'm down. Because you know what? There's one thing we didn't get to go to. That was a strip club.
Oh man, yeah, no.
That's because we lost all the juice at the end, but you know what? It was perfect.
Yeah.
I even went to one club briefly before you got there in Montego Bay, which was fun, which made me know I need to go to another club.
The Jamaicans, one thing Jamaicans know how to fucking do. Let me make sure I tell y'all this straight. One thing a Jamaican knows how to do is throw a fucking party.
We party.
Right.
I mean, it makes so much sense about my Jamaican roots, where I come from, because I fit right in. And honestly, I'm glad we got to go have this experience together, and I got to stay for 2 weeks and literally visit every fucking corner of the island, because I think that we have shifted our plans from getting married in Mexico to getting married in Jamaica.
Jamaica, baby.
Erica brought it to my attention that it's probably going to be healing for both of our generational lineages that come from a long line of cheating-ass Jamaican men. So for us to get married and seal our union in Jamaica is going to be healing for our bloodline, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah. I love you, baby. That was a great trip, and I can't wait for us to do Jamaica one more time. Either Carnival, Christmas, or New Year's. Like, it's gonna be the shit.
Maybe we bring the kids, we bring the mom, we bring a babysitter, my mom, whatever. And
I'll find somebody in Jamaica to babies.
No one's gonna be like, who the fuck is this?
Anyway, this episode is gonna be great visually. See our pictures and see our recap. I'm happy that you got to experience Jamaica for the first time. I was happy to be back home. Like, it was truly magical. Going to Jamaica really takes the stress off your body.
The food, the weather. Every little boy I saw with an old woman, I thought of you.
Yeah.
Look at my baby.
Exactly.
Look at my baby under 5 with his grandmother in Jamaica before he left to America.
There's nowhere in the world where you're going to get that type of weather with that type of food with those type of people all mixed together.
And the weather, the water is warm, the weather is warm, the food is incredible. The people are very kind and lit, and the niggas are fine. I'm not going to front.
Niggas are fine.
Listen. Scoop me up one. I imported one. You bitches be careful, though, if you go, because they're going to try and get you.
They are going to get you. So you just got to really have
I finally understand how Stella got her groove back.
Yeah.
As a mature, over 35-year-old woman, how Stella got her groove back is making so much more sense.
Exactly.
You might need to watch that tonight.
Exactly. Listen, y'all, go to YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, leave a review. Even go on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, do the same things. Follow us on Instagram at
Hoochie
Mama Dad. Follow us on what's that thing called? TikTok at the Love Like This because
the Love Like This?
Love Like This, the Love Like This.
Nigga, which one is
Love
it?
Like This. Put Love Like This and you will find us. I love you, baby.
I love you.
Fucking love you.
Fucking love you.
Fucking love you. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
Jamaica. One more country down.
La, 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 like this.